Once a peaceful village with high morality, solidarity and camaraderie, now corrupt and divided with strong influences of politics, drugs, crime, and violence. Morality is at its lowest, and the ones suffering most are the children. Shots fired, sirens wail, distant screams of an hurting society. Nothing new to young Tevin Richards as he observed from his doorsteps with his hands clutched to his cheeks, wondering how can he make a change to the once beautiful community with memories of love, laughter, and unity. He sighs with hopelessness, almost like giving up. Then suddenly he heard a voice singing.
The music, the music, the music.
The soulful sound caught his attention. He then raises his head to get a better reception. But the fading melody pulled his attention towards an old abandoned building. With a strange look on his face, he started to look around just to see if anyone was hearing. With no acknowledgement, young Tevin realizes that he may be the only one hearing the soulful sound. With a curious look in his face, he began walking towards the building while looking around to see if anyone was hearing this mysterious voice. He continued until he was at the whole building. He sighs. Then, to the left of the building, a strange glowing plant caught his gaze. With no hint of fear, he smiled with delight while observing the strange occurrence. He then stooped down, touching it gently. Then he heard another soulful sound coming from the plant. Abruptly, he stood up, looking around with confusion. But dusk was approaching, and it was getting late, so he went home. Tevin returned the next day. This time he watered the plant. It glowed with delight, which heightened his fascination. He touched it with both hands. It shrugged. Then he heard.
Motivation is a strong word in relation to the word.
This time he knows for sure that there's something mysterious about this plant. Nurturing it each day, he would hear snippets of inspirational music, which he began using as a guide to mold his ideas towards his dreams, while taking time to transform the dilapidated building into a recording studio. Months passed, and Tevin worked tirelessly on his ideas. With his recording studio partially up and running, he invited one of his friends, Maya, to his sanctuary. She was impressed with what he had done to the building. Her eyes caught the plant, which was growing beautifully. She smiled, then gently touched its leaves. It glowed, which gave her the inspiration to sing.
The music is a magic of a secret world. Secret world. Secret world. The music is a magic of a secret world. It's a world that is always within.
The soulful voice started to resonate over sirens and all that was taking place. The rare phenomenon caught everyone by the hair, so they followed the melodious and soulful sound. To their delight, the once dilapidated building was transformed into an oasis in the middle of the village. With a bright YGF graffiti over the front door. A partially functioning recording studio was now the highlight. The trees started to glow, and everyone watched while it filled them with joy of hope, love, peace, and solidarity. This is growth.